one woman, I think she was at like 900 or something.
So I was wondering.
Some phrases that men hate to hear. Yours is the perfect size. The big ones hurt.
Yeah, what up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jay Brown, aka your favorite faucet, aka Mr. 710. And I am so glad that you are joining us once again. Yeah! As you all can see, I am joined by the one, the only, left hand rookie. What's happening, brother? Hey, man. Hey, look, I was excited about this show because I know some stuff that happened since the last time we talked, and it's events and stuff and events, and I just be excited to talk about it, man.
Let's go. I'm excited. I'm ready to hear what it's about.
So look, on today's show, we gonna talk about some things that we would change at a funeral. We also gonna do a UFC recap. We're gonna talk about gambling a little bit. We also, before we get out of here, we got to talk about the worst person on a plane. Southwest put up a post on X, if y'all want to call it that, and yeah, it's worth talking about. And before we get out of here, we are going to make Julian laugh. I was thinking about some out-of-pocket trivia, but I'm going to do something else. Instead. I was saying out-of-pocket trivia. But look, hey, Twin, how was your week, man? How you living?
Oh man, my week is pretty solid, man. I'm just trying to stay cool. It's been hot. Hot.
You hot?
Hot with the little rain. It's been all right. Trying to stay cool. That's all I've been doing. Trying to stay cool.
Hey, when it like
I got a little echo, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Let me make sure everything is muted off.
What you do different from last week?
I use my soundboard.
Maybe it's your soundboard that's creating echo. Because I hear myself.
Hold on, let me fix that. Because it didn't connect like it was supposed to. And I was going through my soundboard last week. Do the thing. Hey, man. I don't know why my soundboard would not be connecting right now.
I know why.
Yeah, let's blame him for sure. And so look, while I do that, I gotta tell y'all. So I had another road trip this weekend. We made the trip out to St. Louis for. There we go. We should be better now.
All right.
For my stepdad-in-law's memorial, and you know what? Taking the Menendez brothers out in public again on a road trip, knowing what happened the last time and the time before that, like there was a thing. And with one of the Chocolate Menendez brothers, that thing happens way more than with everybody else.
The crash out?
The crash out. Hold on. Now, Charmaine, let's see if it's fixed now. Go ahead,
It
twin.
should be good. It should be good now. We should be good. Because I don't
Do
hear
you
myself.
still hear it?
No.
I see.
See,
You know
we
what?
should be good.
We good now. Don't y'all worry about it. I told you I'll fix it. I'm IT, host, writer. Hey, don't even worry about it. It's so, like, here's the deal. With the younger of the Chocolate Menendez brothers, we already know that he's gonna do it. It's just a matter of when. It's gonna happen. It's just when. Are we gonna be out in public, or are we gonna be behind closed doors when we can just deal with it, but he'll be louder?
Wait, so do the younger one entice the older one to crash out? Like, who is it an influence of, like, hey, since you crashed out, I'm a crash out too?
You know what? If I would say the older one is more likely to, if he's crashing out, the younger one would crash out, not the other way around.
Okay.
And so we catch a break with that. But if that older one is crashing out and the younger one might want a little bit of that, a little bit of hit of that attention, hey, I know how to get it. I know how to get it.
I'm gonna crash out, so then I'm gonna get some attention, and now we gonna be even.
We even. I'm gonna take your attention. I'm gonna hit you with the flash. Like you gonna be dancing on stage, and I'm getting up there, and I'm gonna get that mic up out you, and go ahead and steal the show. You see it.
Can't have all this spotlight by yourself. I got you.
Yeah, man. But bro crashes out in the car. You know what? That's the thing, man. The one thing I can say is Buddy is very consistent. He'll crash out in the car. He'll crash out at the hotel. He'll crash out at my mother-in-law's house. It never matters to him. Long as the crash out is available, he'll do it. He'll do it. If you tell him, like, he crashed out on there because he was like, hey, what you doing under that table? And bro didn't want to answer, and I have no idea why he didn't answer. And she was like, well, do you need it? Do you need some help with anything? And he still wouldn't answer. And so with him not answering, now it's like he is rearing his own self up to do the thing. No help needed. He's just about to do it. And so when she was like, well, all right, man, well, if you ain't doing this talking thing, like, that's real crazy for you not to speak back. Like, I'm clearly speaking to you. I'm not fussing at you. You're not in trouble. You have no reason not to respond right now. Nigga fell out. Bro fell out. 30 minutes of jumping up and down in the other room. I'm like, dude, I know y'all got put out. I know y'all got put out of wherever y'all was staying. If it was in a multi-person living situation, like an apartment, extended stay, anytime you told fam, no, you got this. Anytime you ask them a question, you got this. Oh, hell no, because this ain't nothing new starting up with us. He been doing this. This has been the go-to move.
He didn't just learn this activity.
No. You like, you know what? When I go to foster parents' houses, I'm going to do this, because this right here is my swag. He was like, yeah, no. That's not gonna work. But I have no idea why you keep going. Like he keep going to that well, and very proficient at going to that well. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I got my what's it called back? There we go. And so, it was weird. It was weird because going this time, we didn't have anybody trailing us, and my goal was to make this trip like on regular time, because coming back from Orlando, bro, it took us 9.5 hours to drive a 6 hour and 15-minute trip, and I'm like, hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Insane.
It's
9.5 hours.
9.5, man. It was so crazy. It was so much traffic coming back from Disney though. Like coming back from Orlando 4th of July weekend, it was so much traffic.
That's all I would have been saying the entire drive. Every time it was a traffic jam. Oh, more traffic? Oh, man. Another slowdown? Oh.
Construction? I gotta get off of my cruise control. Hey, I've been on the road so much that one of the segments I was thinking about doing was like the worst highway drivers, because it's a whole bunch of them out there, and I'll probably say that for next week because I got some stuff I need to talk about today that can't wait. And so, gosh, man, being in St. Louis for my birthday, and one of the things that I had to do on my birthday was go to a funeral. And I had no idea what going to a funeral with the Chocolate Menendez kids was going to be like. Because it's a lot of sitting down.
It is.
And it ain't no food till later. It ain't like you sitting in front of a plate of food or a potential plate of food where that anticipation to eat is there. Like at the reunion, and we had to go and sit down for the banquet. Like it was just not that. Even at the Bull event, like there was something to eat real quick. Like you could eat, grab a snack, sit down, and boom. This wasn't that. And so we sitting up front. I almost said buddy name. We sitting up front, and the Butterscotch Menendez baby is out. He is out on being still anymore. He don't want to be still. He don't want to lay down. But he's sleepy. But he ain't being still no more. And now Griselda is she ready to do her thing.
Time to show up and show out.
Yeah. We all in the front, and I'm out here having to tell them like every 2 minutes, sit down. And I'm getting real like agitated because Naya took the Butterscotch Menendez baby out.
Okay.
We couldn't be up in the front with him hollering and screaming while they trying to do this program right quick. I had to take Griselda out. But I took her out through the front of the church. I had to take her.
Where the Menendez then? Who got the Menendez?
The two Menendez brothers was on separate pews. The younger one was up front with me. The older one was in the back. And man, when I tell you this boy, when I took Griselda out and got her straightened up, and I came back, they arm wrestling over the pew. You know, I was that close to frying out. My fingers touching a little bit, but I'm that close to frying out. At the Fume, they arm wrestling. And I'm like, yo, what up, Chris? Shout out to C-Mac. Hey, twin, can you mind plugging that real quick?
Plugging C-Mac?
Yeah, because I appreciate him tuning in.
C-Mac, I know you didn't tune in for this, but you got to get it. I'm sorry. Listen, for all you sports athletes out there, if you need a mental tune-up in your game, C-Mac Performance Management is the person to see. You get your game right. Being ready physically is one thing. Being ready mentally is the other thing. And if you need that tune-up to get yourself right for this upcoming tournament season or bowling season or no matter what sport it is, C-Mac Performance Management is what you need.
The first one is free.
I didn't say that. There we go. Thank you. C-Mac Performance Mindset Management. That first plug is free.
That first plug is free. Nah, but for real though. But for real though. That don't just happen all the time, but we do appreciate you for tuning in, man. Like that's dope. But so I come back in, I sit down, and now I know that they're at the point of I can't sit down no more. I don't want to be in these clothes no more, this button-up shirt. I don't want to do that no more. As a matter of fact, I need to send you this video. The oldest Menendez brother put his polo shirt on backwards last week. And
was it buttoned up when he put it on?
No, it wasn't buttoned up. I was like, oh no, not questions. You too. Not you too. So
many questions.
Because you remember back in the day, the boy called himself, he came downstairs.
Boy did it. Yes,
talking about, I'm ready. And he had his polo shirt on backwards. And had his belt was undone, his pants was unzipped, and he had one sock on. And he was like, I'm ready. I was like, ready to do what? Look homeless? Like, what we doing? Are you out here? Are you out here with your polo shirt on backwards? You can't feel all that collar all up in your neck?
Mm-mm.
Hey, man.
Nope.
Bro had that collar. Bro had that collar all up in his neck. And I was like, you know what? This is so disappointing because we've done this before. Like I've seen this movie before. It's not gonna end well if you out here putting your polo shirt on backwards. And so, yeah, man, I ran up on him and was like, hey, what's wrong with your shirt, bro? Like, what's wrong with it? He was like, you know, he always got to look to see if it's on backwards, but he had to see the tag. He still couldn't. He looked past the collar first because he had to look at the tag. Oh man, you know what? I wish I had that. I wonder if I
that turtleneck. That turtleneck.
Don't suffocate in his verses. Oh, don't suffocate in his verses.
But the amount that he had to stretch it to see that he had it on backwards. He was turning his shirt into a wife beater immediately by trying to stretch it this way to see it.
Yeah, he pulled it out. It was like, oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. He pulled his collar out. Wow.
Wow.
The insanity. Oh, that is insane. And so, yeah, they was wilding out. Now, here's the part about it. Like, I'm being selfish right now, but I'm like, hey, Y'all acting like this on my birthday at this funeral. Y'all wilding. What the hell? All I asked for was quiet on my birthday. All I asked for was y'all to act right on my birthday. That's free. You ain't got to go to the store for that. You ain't got to do nothing. You could just do it. But no. It ain't no just doing it. None of that. They was gonna do their thing.
Do you think they old enough to acknowledge the importance of having a good birthday?
I only think one of them know what it's like. It was the only. Let me see. I'm trying to think which one of them wasn't in trouble. See, the Griselda wasn't in trouble last year when her birthday rolled around, which is Saturday. Happy early birthday, Griselda. But yeah, she's the only one that would know for real. The other ones, like the little boy, like the Butterscotch Menendez baby, he wouldn't necessarily know. And then the Chocolate Menendez brothers, they do everything in their power to be in trouble when their birthday roll around. So, they probably don't know.
Yeah. So I kind of got to give them a little bit of, I hate to use the word grace. Because I feel like they just don't know. They don't know. They don't know. You gotta be old enough to recognize the difference between a good birthday and a bad birthday. To be like, I get it. I cannot be selfish today. It's Mr. Jason's birthday. I'm gonna be good for you.
Never. You know what? So that was part of the reason why that younger Chocolate Menendez brother made it to the family reunion last week, is because he had to know that it was something different out here, that it was something different that he can see, something different that he can do. And even though his little ass got in trouble over and over and over again, them weeks leading up, knowing that it was going to be fun to be had. Hey, man, what are you doing? And I can't threaten you with it because you don't even know what it is. You got to trust me that it's going to be dope. And even then, while we're there, we still had multiple crash outs. Too much of a good thing ain't good for him. This is what we realize. Too much of a good thing ain't good for him.
A little overstimulated.
Wow. Boy. Sorry, Charlie Murphy. I was having too much fun. Like, that's what he was on. But you know what? I wanted to talk about this real quick. Going back to this funeral, right? I got something I want to change. I think we need to eliminate. I think everybody from this point forward, at the sound of my voice, go ahead and designate everybody that you know. If you over the age of 25, you need to go ahead and write down at least 4 people that's going to speak at your funeral. Those probably going to be your people. If you like 35 and you don't know 4 people that can speak at your funeral, hey, you're not doing life right. Something is wrong with you. Now, here's why I say this. You're going to pick somebody who can who's going to speak correctly. You're going to pick somebody who you trust to not do you wrong while they sitting up there on that, while they standing up there with that microphone.
Charmaine said resolutions got to go. Is resolutions and like the open remarks the same?
Some of those you can get up out the paint. Put it in the obituary.
I don't want open remarks. I don't want people to just feel like it's on their heart to say something today.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't. No.
You know what? That's what I'm saying. When you designate those people, right? We taking the open remarks out. Y'all strangers and y'all randos can't get up here doing all that talking. One, y'all do way too much talking. Two, everybody is not good at the mic.
Okay, yes. That's not where I thought you was going. I thought you was going where everybody can't read out loud good.
Damn. Well, I wouldn't expect them to have anything that's written down for them to say.
Oh, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me, because there was a funeral that we were at where somebody got to the mic and had something to read. This was the first problem.
That saved the viewing. It saved it. It was so sad up in there until that happened. Until that microphone was being held like a telephone. But the talking part was by her ear.
Good evening, y'all. I'm glad y'all here today. I just want to read something real quick. Y'all can hear me? Hello? Dear family.
Bring that down. Bring that on down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. That's a real story. Here's the other thing. At another funeral that we went to, there was a brother that said something that was real aggressive. Now, this is the problem. Here's where my thought might go left. Is if the deceased had a choice, this person, do you think he would have got chosen to speak?
Absolutely not.
Even though I don't think I've ever heard him talk until outside of saying, hey, hi and bye, he wouldn't have got chosen.
Not. Absolutely not.
Charmaine put her on camera and said it. I got asked,
deliver my grandpa's obituary 5 minutes before it started. Somebody's phone went off in the middle. Oof.
Oh. Did you acknowledge the phone? Is what I want to know.
You can't. You just gotta keep rolling. You gotta act like you don't hear it.
Does anybody else got a phone that decided they want to go off? Is anybody else got your notifications on or your ringer on? Turn that stuff off right now, because Uncle Ronald don't like none of that nonsense.
Unless you're trying to make it light in the room. If you're trying to lighten the room, like Pop said resolutions can be eliminated. there was a grand pause. Now, a real comedian would have been like, "Is he trying to call somebody else?"
See, now, okay. Speaking of a grand pause, that wasn't a pause. You wildin'. Speaking of a grand pause, so what was said with our uncle? It was the uncle that had passed, and the uncle that don't do a whole lot of talking. But the uncle that don't do a whole lot of talking was once on American Gladiators.
Is that true?
It's a real thing. Yeah, bro was on American Gladiators. He didn't win, but he was on there.
That's like a modern American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, absolutely. And he got up there and he said, and I'm paraphrasing, but I'm really damn close. I know a lot of y'all got a lot to say about my brother's lifestyle. If anybody that don't like it, fuck y'all. In church.
It was an immediate. Whoa.
Oh, it sounds like a fart. That happened, and the when stuff like that happen, the preacher gets up and he's like, hold on now, we can't have that kind of language in the Lord's house now. There ain't no way we can have that kind of language. We need y'all to quiet it on down and bring it on back in for the Lord, because we can't have that type of talking in the Lord's house, in the sanctuary.
Exactly. Dad said it. End of comments. There's no more. Nobody's talking after that. It's over. It's over.
I would have died again. Like, had our uncle leaned up, it was like, good one. Thanks, bro. Just laying back down.
What if he'd have sat up and went, amen?
Wow.
That's so crazy.
That's my man.
Wow.
You not gonna make it. Oh God. Yeah, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it at the end, bro. You're not gonna make it. The pastor at my grandma's funeral delivered a eulogy and ended with y'all going to hell. You know what?
Ooh.
So, I think when my father-in-law passed, I was laughing at his brother crying, because he was crying in a real inappropriate way. Oh! You know what? Yeah, hold on, real quick. I just thought about something. When they get to the eulogy, yeah, that's my man. That's crazy. When they get to the eulogy, I don't like all of them. I don't like all eulogies. Like, I don't like when the pastor, whoever's doing the eulogy, when they feel like they gotta go for it. Like, they out here about to take up a collection at the end, so they still gotta get their money. And so I gotta go for it. They didn't do it at this last funeral.
I feel like you kind of got to go for it.
Damn.
You got to go for it. Okay, here's the reason why I say you got to go for it. If you don't, you're going to feel like he just collecting a check, right? Like he really didn't care that much. So they try to put like a little personal touch on it, and they kind of got to drive it home, right? Like, now listen, if you're not with the Lord, come on home. Now, your auntie, Yo auntie is a super hater for this. She hates when they try to bring it home. She hates it.
The doors of the
She
church
is-
are now open.
Bro, I sat next to her at 2 funerals, and I promise you, I hope that I don't have to, like, obviously I don't hope nobody passed, but we know it's a part of life. But she is the one that I do not want to sit near or next to. Cause she was like, oh my God, he said that 5 minutes ago. Is he gonna say that again? I was like,
You know what? See, I know that voice. I know the voice.
yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what? I don't think I'm a good person to sit next to at a funeral. I'm the best and worst person to sit next to at a funeral. I know this because there are times in which, like, I'm not gonna be sad, yo. And if something is happening, then I'm probably gonna see it. There's no going rate for funeral services, so you kind of need to drive that thing home.
You miss all the shots you don't take, bro.
Hey man, like,
Kobe!
I understand it. And at the same time, I'm like, oh look, he about to go for it. And when you know that you live the whole life, you make sure that you're happy. And when you're happy, you make other people happy. And then you know it is time for us to open the doors to the church. Open them. Brother Deacon, can you get the collection plate around here so we can collect a little donation? Collect a little donation. And then Total Praise comes on. Look, y'all not gonna get me at the back of the line to get in, making fun of the church. That's not what y'all gonna do today.
That's sounding like what's about to happen. You trying to get skipped by some folks.
We're not gonna do that today. I still, I was riding. See, wow, you was cracking jokes. She was like, now I can say all the stuff that I did back in my young days.
I almost feel like that's a laugh to keep from crying.
You about need to. You about need to.
That's a laugh to keep from crying.
All right.
I definitely don't want to sit next to her though.
No, you don't want to sit next to Charmaine. You know, I would start listing people, but somebody might take it the wrong way, so I ain't gonna do it. Hey man, so we were watching UFC this weekend, and you know what? I feel bad for anybody who paid for Paramount Plus for the first time in order to watch this fight. Because if this was the fight that you know what, I'm ready to watch Conor McGregor fight again. I'm gonna go ahead and get this little Paramount Plus for a little bit, and boom, I'll watch it. I can watch some Summer League games. I can watch some of these other shows that they got out here. Boom, what's up? And then not only did the co-main event last less than 2 damn minutes, the main event lasted just a little over 1 minute.
Now, what I can say, if you paid for it, it's a lot of fights on the card.
Hold on. I need to add something to that.
Okay.
It ended in less than a minute without a significant strike. That. If he had got his ass knocked out, choked out, or anything of the sort, that is 100% correct. The introductions took far longer than the Patty with the Patty the Batty ass whooping.
That's a wild name.
That is so crazy. Like, I feel crazy every time. Like, I don't even be wanting to say it. And Pimblett is his last name, Pimblett. He just had, like, even saying this Patty. I understand it's Euro.
I struggled thinking that it was a fix.
Thinking that he was like, I gotta get this check.
Yes. So in this world, this society, like, we have seen so many fights, exhibitions, right, of people that they're not competing, right, like that. So to come to the ring, you hype this fight, you do your whole thing, and you swagging it out, and you try the most ridiculous move within 10 seconds of the fight starting. And then Max never threw a punch. And then, ouch, 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 ouch.
Hey, man. Okay. All right. So there was other ways that he could have got that check. There's other ways that he could have got that check with minimal damage if we want to. But you know what? When he came to the ring, he looked like, you know what? He ain't look the same. He ain't look like Conor McGregor. He looked like me if I was trying to get in shape for a fight. He ain't look like he was in that type of shape. Like, he looked like he got down to make weight, but not in that type of shape where he has been in shape and training. So when you walk to the ring and you still got that Martin Lawrence face, that post blue streak face, now it's like, damn, like, hey, it's bad. Look, I knew when I saw him, I was like, this dude don't look right. I don't even know. I couldn't text y'all fast enough to be like, he ain't gonna make it out the first round. And there's a part of me that feel like he might have knew that. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to surprise him with this jumping flying kick and see what happens. A kick that he may not have ever practiced before in his life. I'm gonna just try it right now. See,
here's what I know. Somebody in the chat with the initials JHB owe us a quarter.
So somebody in the chat that may or may not be our father, it definitely owes us a quarter. It's so crazy that he was like, that this person was like, Conor McGregor, that's who I'm going with. Wow, I can't believe that he, yes, 100%, the Liu Kang. And what we can't do, what we can't do is get past the point where the person who picked Conor McGregor offered up to bet that quarter on this fight that he lost. But
Wait a minute. Yes, he did lose.
Wow, what do you mean? He couldn't finish the fight. Now, okay, Twin, I want to ask you something. If you Max Holloway,
that's a loss.
If you Max Holloway, do you say something, or do you take this opportunity to whoop some ass?
What do you mean? Do I say something?
All right, so when McGregor stepped back, he tried to throw a kick, and when he stepped back, that knee buckled, and Max Holloway was like, "Look, like he's compromised, he's hurt." Now, that to me is like, hey, he's looking out, saying like, hey, this dude can't continue in this way, or would you just whoop his ass?
I'm a fighter. It sounds like I need to target this injury. I'm finna whoop your ass.
I'm gonna kick your ass out, boy.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah,
First of all, Pops, quitting is losing. It's an L on your record. Whether you quit or get knocked out, submit, whatever, a loss is a loss.
Here's the part. He had a TKO and he did it to himself. That's a technical loss. That's a technical knockout loss that happened.
Yes.
That happened to himself.
Max Holloway got a W on his record for that fight. So you might could say he quit. Even though he quit, Max won. So whatever the prize was for winning, he got it. It wasn't no split because he quit.
That's so crazy. Hell no. And so for the people who bet on Conor McGregor, like Pops did, and just go ahead and air him out. Since he would say McGregor quit and didn't lose, I'm gonna go ahead and air him out. For the people who actually bet on McGregor and it ended like that fast, it wasn't even like, all right, this was a compromised leg based on something that Max Holloway did. How mad are you right now?
I'm dispute the charge mad. I'm that mad. I wasn't there. I was at home. I'm disputing the charge mad. That's how mad I am. I'm finna lie. I'm a lie to get out of this money.
I don't know what this charge is.
I don't know what level that mad is, but that's where I would be.
Oh, that's funny as hell. That is funny as hell. Because you know what? So, I know it for somebody like you. If you had decided to bet on Conor McGregor, and then it ended like it did, and you feeling like, all right, seeing this, the fix had to be in because there's no way that this makes sense for this shit to end like it did. Yeah, that's dispute the charge back. You got to at this point. Like, I need to get my money back because Max didn't hit him.
No, I feel like Pops. That fight didn't happen. I wasn't there. No call, no show.
Real quick, let's move over to gambling real quick. So, all right, we've been to the sports book. We've made bets on March Madness. We've made bets on NBA games. Can you think of one of your best bets?
Yes, absolutely. My best bet that paid off was the year, I want to say that was 2017. 2016, 2017. It was Orlando versus Toronto. First round of the NBA playoffs. I bet Orlando to win game 1.
All right. You pressed the button. Was it because you pressed the button on it, or because it was some good odds and it was just
It was good odds. I had bowled well, and it was an egregious bet that really didn't make financial sense. It made financial sense if they won, but Orlando was bad. Like Toronto was number 1. It was like a 1 versus 8. Orlando barely made the playoffs. Their team was terrible on the road. I don't know what made me pick Orlando, but it was a good bet to have. And that was probably my best bet.
Okay. Man, that's what's up. I remember one day I bet when Teofimo Lopez fought Vasily Lomachenko. I bet Lopez on that fight.
Really?
I bet Lopez on that fight. I had no idea why. I didn't even think Lopez was gonna win. I just bet him. And
don't think he. That's crazy.
You know what? Because I had no real good reason other than I just felt like Lomachenko wasn't gonna win that fight, and it just ended up going my way. That was probably my greatest win. But the reason why I bring up gambling is, damn, this show done went fast as fuck. All right, so the reason why I bring up gambling is because there was this dude named Terry Thompson. I don't even know where he's from. Well, bro, he wagered over $18 million. Lost 2. But one of the things that ended up happening was he did this on FanDuel, and he was taking such an L. Well, he was gambling so much money that fam ended up being in this VIP status where he could get a video sent to him like this.
Hey Terry, what's up, brother? Hey man, your host Brittany from FanDuel wanted to make sure your Thanksgiving was extra special. So I just wanted to hop on here and wish you and your family a wonderful Thanksgiving. Tell I said hello. I appreciate all the support through the years, and I just hope you have a great day. Enjoy it, and let's see you soon. Bye.
So if you get something like that from one of your favorite players, he was suing FanDuel because they were enticing him to bet more by having certain perks like this. Super Bowl tickets, flight perks, on-field perks. But he is down to his last piece of change. And his family and his life is in financial ruin. I already have an idea about what you're gonna say. Do you think he has a shot to win?
Hell no. To the no.
Hey man, I understand that the gambling part is an addiction. My wife be making fun of me because I gamble on any given weekend. I might play like $1.75 on FanDuel, or it just be happening. Or DraftKings, like I don't bet like that.
Okay, so here's a question: do you feel like if you had more, you would bet more? Like,
no.
say money wasn't a thing, right? So you are financially lit. You not living check to check. You are I don't know. You got the Jay-Z, Beyonce, unlimited funds. Like, you don't think about money. You can buy whatever you want. Would you still gamble in the same capacity that you do today?
Knowing me, probably so. Like, it probably wouldn't be egregious. So for like Jay-Z and them, like if it was like $100, I wouldn't think twice about like $100. Like I wouldn't say I'd be out here playing the quarter games and nothing like that. But like, but at the same time, like the rush. I understand the rush that comes from winning, but for me, it doesn't have to be a lot for that rush to be what it is. Like, I get the same rush whether it's I played a 75. I played a nickel lineup and won $75 on the fantasy football bet, and so it was just one of those things. Like, it was dope that it was $75, but a win is a win. Like, that's the whole thing. It's like, I'm just trying to catch the dub, but I don't have to bet a whole lot to be happy about the dub. Like, I just want the dub. Whereas this dude wagering over $18 million with over a 6-year period. And his total losses, the total losses is thought to be between it's thought to be between $1.5 and $2 million on the negative. Like, come on, man. Like, that's a lot.
That's a lot. People in the chat saying, "Hey, you capping. If you had it, you spending more." Charmaine said a girl sued McDonald's for having her fries too hot and won. That's crazy to think about. How you prove that your fries was too hot.
But it's people out here that sued like Facebook for being addictive, and they won. I just feel like because you have at the end of every commercial, during any of these ad reads, please gamble responsibly. If you have a gambling addiction, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. Like, all of the commercials, all of them, every last one of them ends with that. Do they be talking fast? Hell yeah. But
is the print small? Yes.
Hell yeah. But it's in there. It is in there, and that is that getaway. Sweets is so crazy. That is the get out of jail free card. Like, hey man, ain't nobody tell you to go crazy. We just said gamble. We said gamble responsibly. And if you got a problem, now this is the issue. Most people ain't gonna say, I got an issue. Your ass is so stupid. They not gonna say that they got an issue. They just gonna keep pressing that button. Beep, 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 beep. They just gonna keep pulling it.
keep pulling that thing.
Man, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. But yeah, this is the part where we find out what's really wrong with Julian. And so this is the part of the show that I've been looking forward to having for so long. This is the go ahead and get your game face on. Make left hand rookie laugh. And so I got I got 2 videos and a story. It's gonna be 3 shots. See if we can make left hand rookie laugh. First video. Let's go.
Manga.
Hey man, I
so
don't know
many
why.
questions.
I don't know
So
why,
many
bro.
questions.
I don't know why bro was perving so tough.
Sneaking on a mannequin is crazy work.
Hey, perving on that mannequin is so crazy.
It was, it was already stupid to begin with, but the grind is what threw me over. That grind was so unnecessary. Like,
hey, try to hit the mannequin with the reach around. It's so wild.
that was
ladies.
that high school.
Yeah, let me go ahead and hit her with that good old reach around.
Oh, I really wasn't
reach
ready for
around
that.
is so funny.
I wasn't
All right,
ready.
well,
That's crazy.
let's go for one more. Let's see. Here's the second video. Play, ho. All right, here we go. That
I
is
ain't
terrible,
laughing
my
twice.
bad.
Guys, close in like 2 minutes, but can I get 3 20 pieces?
Oh, hell no!
Can I get? I need another 8 piece with that. And can I get 3 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits? 15 bow rounds. And give me the 12 piece Supreme combos. I think that'll be it. Your total is $300.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so it was a little bit of that video that got me. It was a little PTSD. I will say that.
Hey, oh, hell no. Being mad as hell, I 100% understand. Hey, fan was out here tearing up the store.
As a former employee of Wendy's, that is traumatic. There's nothing worse than when you're getting ready to close and somebody comes in with a ridiculous order. Like, but I understand them. They don't turn anybody away. We would turn people away and just be like, no, I don't have it. I don't have it to make.
That is so damn funny.
And when he started roasting the customer is crazy. That's the part that got me. when he called her a fat something, I don't even know what he said. That was the part that got me. I was like, hey, he dude's finna lose his job.
Oh man, that's so damn funny. All right, and so for the story, let me go ahead and bring us in real close so y'all can see. He gonna know immediately. Let me know when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and so Tuesday we went to go practice, right? And he didn't bring his stuff, so he was just sitting down. He was just sitting down.
That's cheating.
That cheating is so crazy. It's so I'm bowling, but while we were waiting for a lane, we were watching somebody that we know bowl, and they were doing well, and then tragedy happened, and they threw a split, had another open behind that, and when we came back in from I came back in from getting my stuff, I went to give her a hug, and she was like, these motherfuckers keep talking to me. Oh, okay. Well, you see how your brother, he calmed me down some because I was about to go off. And so they finished bowling. Yeah, he ain't even done yet, Pops. He ain't even done yet. And so we down there and I'm practicing. And as I'm throwing some shots, she come back down and she starts talking. And she's like, you know what? I really just can't stand it when people come down there and while I'm bowling, they start talking to me. And they just start doing all this talking. And I'm like, you leave me alone while I'm trying to bowl. Now, I'm bowling, and she's down there talking about what was happening, but she's fussing and complaining about people talking to her while she's bowling. At the same time, talking to us while I'm bowling. And I'm like, nigga, you doing it right now. You doing it right now. How you gonna do it and be complaining? You actively, currently doing it. Wow. While you complaining about people doing it to you. Making the lick of damn sense. And I'm looking at Julian like, did she just come down here and complain about people talking to her while she bowling? While she talking to me while I'm bowling?
And ask for a shirt.
And
it said, don't bother me while I'm bowling. Don't talk to me while I'm bowling.
Do not disturb while I'm bowling. Make it in a small.
I mean, I know you bowling, right?
You know I'm good for it. Let's go ahead and do it.
It's the most unnecessary comment in that segment. There's no other choice that shirt could have been.
Oh gosh. Oh dang. Hey, chat room. I'm gonna go. Twin, you got like 5 minutes real quick?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So stop. I should have did make Julian laugh later on. But before we get out of here, last thing. So Southwest put up this post on Twitter that was saying the thing that so many people say. And that post says, I want to read it. I want to make sure I read it verbatim. If I think I still have it, but it was saying it was, and it went. Here's the deal. It went viral because it says it's saying the thing that we all been saying, and that thing is stop standing up as soon as the fasten seatbelt sign goes off. You're not going to get off the plane any faster. That was from Southwest. Now, that person who you see jump up and walk past you from way to the back of the plane to try to get to the front, I feel like that person is close to one of the worst people on the plane. Especially if you just go in the baggage claim. You don't even have a connecting flight in that way. And for the people who do have a connecting flight, the last time that I was rushing to get from I was running to get from a gate that was way on the other side of the airport to another gate. They made an announcement. Hey guys, if you're not about to catch a flight to somewhere else, if you don't have a connecting flight that's not getting ready to leave like right now, stay seated. And do you know there were people that jumped up and went in that damn aisle? Excuse me. Now, I'm a horrible person because I'm big and I'm black. So, excuse me. I'm about to make this flight. Because I'm not about to be stuck. I'm going to make it. I'm running and I'm going to make it. And I was out of breath like hell. But I wanted to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, twin, how bad is that person to try to rush to the front from behind, from row 26?
You at least an 8.5. You at least an 8.5.
So I have a list of, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other people who I'm going to ask, are they worse than that person?
Okay.
As far as being on the plane. All right. And so, is the person who gets on the plane and starts doing all that talking, they talk to you the whole flight, is that person worse than the person who jumps up as soon as the fasten seatbelt sign goes off? That person not worse. No. Is the person who sits by the window but goes to the bathroom more than 2 times worse?
Every airline got assigned seatings now, so that kind of boosts that up a little bit. But I would still say no. They not worse. No, I still would put that person above them. In my opinion. Are these all airlines?
Yeah, all airlines.
Okay.
Okay, so
just give them the NC.
Said that person is they all. Oh shoot. Hello. We're not that bad. We just ready to get off the plane. Oh no, Charmaine is that person.
I was was gonna say
Yeah,
something
don't
about
talk
that,
to
but I'm
me.
gonna wait till this segment's over to say it.
Just get in the NC. Okay, so is the person who is loud, like loud with everything they do, whether they snore, whether they just talk loud when they talking to other people in their row, is that person worse than the person who gets up at the end of the flight?
Nope. Because if I'm snoring,
not
I'm
worse.
asleep. I don't know. I don't know how loud I am. I know I snore, but I don't know how loud it is. I'm asleep. It's not my problem.
Right.
You would put some headphones in.
Are the white noise parents worse than that guy? And so when I say the white noise parents, it's the parents whose kids' noise are white noise to them, but it's loud to everybody else on the plane. And so they letting their kids just do whatever, be as loud as they want to be. Are they worse?
That's close. That's close. I'm still going with the dude that run up to the front.
I got what? You know what? I'm gonna X one off. This is the last one. And I think this person is gonna be worse than that person.
Okay.
The bad hygiene person. Is that the worst person on the plane? You get on the plane and you musty.
Absolutely. That one is definitely worse. That is awful. I had another one that I would put in that conversation that I feel like is a terrible individual.
Who you gonna put on there? I'll see.
It's the person that sits by the window and keeps the shade open on a bright flight while everybody else's shade is closed. It's always one person that's going to leave it open and brighten up the entire plane and just be like,
that person is whack, but if you're not sitting by them, then it doesn't matter. Like, so if I'm sitting like 6 rows in front of them, then I'm cool. But
you're gonna notice.
If they on my row, then I'm like, but see, I'm not that nosy of a person. Like I be in my own thing and in my own groove, and so if they're not like that in front of me, then I'm not gonna notice. I'm not gonna. I'll see it, but it's not gonna make me turn around. Whereas anything that's happening to the side of me or in front of me, all of that stuff is like live action.
Or is the person next to you with bad seat etiquette worse?
I might be that person with bad seat etiquette.
Like they sit with their legs.
Yeah, I might be close. I'm not that person, but I'm the armrest guy.
Middle seat gets both armrests.
Yeah,
that's the rule. That's the rule. Middle seat gets both armrests.
Unless, here's my problem, twin. If I'm sitting in the aisle, I'm too big to give them the armrest. I'm too big, so if I get in the armrest, then everybody that's walking past is gonna bump my shoulder. So I gotta get that armrest too.
So now you finna crowd they space because you gotta.
Hey, this is usually there.
Whoa.
she'll
lays
be all
their
right.
head on you is crazy.
Wow.
Charmaine, if it's not Jason and not this Jason, your Jason, that is laying their head on you or your children, that is insane.
Now this person right here, I had to call the police on them right there.
You're right.
That person. I don't care if they feet don't stink. You take your shoes off and you socksing it up, you out of pocket. If your socks are off and you just raw dogging with your feet out, with your toes just raw dogging the plane, hell no. Hey. Boom. I gotta press that button.
I've pushed a button on somebody who raw dogged their feet on the plane. I've definitely done that. And I was in the exit row and I had the short side. So it was aisle and then technically a middle seat, but no seat to my left. And dude behind me raw dogged his feet. And his feet was like in my sight line of the floor. No, sir. First 48, quickest episode ever. I'm snitching. Sir, is everything okay? Absolutely not. I'm not finna smell this for 2 hours.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Yes, Brenda. Yes, he's raw dogging over here. He decided to take off his shoes and enjoy a Jack and Coke. It was like
the quarter, you only had one field goal, and what does it say about that this team can pull out a win like this when you're not having your best offensive game?
Yeah, it's really important. You never know what's going to happen. There's going to be highs and lows of a season, highs and lows of a game, and be able to fight through and still find a way to impact is very important for us, especially at this point in the season. So.
Hey, look, good people. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have been dope as always. Chat room, y'all stay dope. I thank y'all so much. Y'all help make this show be what it is. And so until next time, good people. As we said always, y'all stay safe out in these streets. Travel. We out. I'm wildin'. Goes up.